Well, good morning, YouTubers. This Mocha Moment is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. No, I'm not getting paid by Dunkin' Donuts to do so, but that's what I have. So, I want to talk about a few things. Nothing major, nothing too pressing. It is cold out here in the A today. It is 23 degrees. See, I got on all type of stuff, hats, and I had on my gloves, but I had to take them off to be able to put my sugar into my mint hot chocolate. So wait, you know what, I don't even know the name of my own segment. Is it Mint Mocha Moment or Mocha Mint Moment? I think it's a Mocha Mint Moment. Mocha because I'm black, mint because it's mint chocolate, hot chocolate, you know. Listen, it's my spiel. I came up with it. I am on an Apple. Yes, you guys, I made the switch. I'm on an Apple 10R. I need you guys to stop calling this phone an Apple XR. It is not an Apple XR, it's an Apple 10. That is the Roman numeral per 10. You guys know that, but y'all just try to be funny. And I'm really not trying to be funny when I call this an Apple 10 because it's an Apple 10. Yes, I know they skipped other numbers, but so do the people that do Windows. And you know, those two go hand in hand because they used to work together before they became competitors. So, Apple 10R is what this phone is called. Please stop calling it an X. Only reason y'all call it X is because y'all are trying to be elitist. And there is no point in being elitist. The reason why I switched over to Apple is because it's more conforming to business. What the hell is on my cheek, my mouth? Because I know my lips is going through some changes in this weather, y'all. I didn't get the phone to be elitist. I got it because it's more business conforming. And there are some things that I want to do this year, I'm striving to do this year, that I feel like it's easier to communicate and do business with my Apple. That's why. It is no better than the Samsung. The Samsung, if you want to be honest, the Samsung Note, which none of y'all want to pay $1,000 for, and that's what it is. That's how much it costs. This phone is like 7 something, but you know that nobody wants to pay $1,000 for. It's the top notch of all of them, and that is definitely a Samsung Android phone. It is top notch, but a lot of businesses feel like Apple is more, you know, streamlined and conform to business, so they do that. But if you want to be real, the Samsung Galaxy Note, that bad boy, what? That's better than all this shit we got. I'm gonna be real. How about that for some tea? But yeah, I made the switch over to Apple. I'm enjoying the phone so far. It's like any other smartphone. I needed one. It's a bigger screen for me. Like I said, it's more business conforming. I do not like how you have to buy all your ringtones. You can't make your ringtone. Somebody told me you can, and yes, I still like to make my ringtones. I do. I absolutely positively do. I just have certain people I set certain ringtones, and I like it like that. Like my family, how we are family. I got Trina implies I got a problem. That person who has that ringtone knows who's it for. And I just have little things I like. I'm extra early for work because there's no school, because on this great day, Martin Luther King Jr. was born. One of our black leaders, positive black leaders. We do have some leaders, unfortunately, that are rappers, singers, others. Unfortunately, they shouldn't be our leaders who are not positive, but he is positive. We won't discuss negative people. He is positive. And we were blessed to have him as a leader. Got to take the time out to acknowledge and respect that man. Even though I'm going to work today, still taking time out to acknowledge and respect that man. Also, speaking of black men being respected, I do not like the way that girl, and I don't know her name, y'all know who I'm talking about, tried to play Soulja Boy. Now, Soulja Boy is a little wild, and he's unsettled, and he does Nia wrong, and he be doing some stuff that's clownish. But this man has 7 businesses and trying to get more. So he's doing a panel interview, and she's like, but why you got 7 businesses though? She was trying to throw shade to make it seem like he has 7 businesses because all of his businesses keep failing. He has 7 businesses, not 7 failing businesses. And he was like, why don't you have 7 businesses? And I was like, oh, that's the best clap back I've heard in a while. Why don't you have 7 businesses? How many businesses do you have? from what I understand, she works for 2 different companies. So she has multiple streams of income. So what's wrong with this black man having multiple streams of income, black lady? You're a black woman. You should be supportive of him. I could say if he was beating somebody down, he don't beat on Nia and stuff, from what I understand. If he was beating somebody down, I bet you she still support R. Kelly. Let's go on that subject. I bet you R. Kelly's still in her bedroom list rotation. I bet when she get ready to get down in the bedroom, R. Kelly be on the playlist. He off mine. But she wouldn't talk about Soulja Boy because he has 7 businesses. Why do you have 7 businesses though? Why not? Even if some of them weren't doing the best, he's still trying to find streams of income and pressing forward and driving forward and trying to find his niche. So why the fuck would you ask him some dumbass question like that? That was so disrespectful to me. And I understand you want to make him seem like he's a clown and all that, but this man has 7 businesses and he's out here trying. He doing something other than selling drugs. He trying. But you knocking this man? You trying to be funny? I didn't appreciate that. I didn't like that. And I am not a Soulja Boy fan. I feel like he does some lame shit. I don't like the way he treats Nia. He be doing too much sometimes. However, I can knock his business sense if this man is having the business sense and the fortitude to come up with 7 different businesses. I've got several business ideas. I just don't have the funds. But I'm not initiating any of them. So who the fuck am I to sit up here and talk trash about this man? I got several business ideas. I don't have the funds, but at least he has the funds, and he is trying to make his funds useful and trying to stretch his money. They want to talk about his net worth and all this stuff, but he's got 7 businesses though. So he's trying to increase his net worth, and not for you or anybody else, for himself, because he said he came from poverty. It was Christmas time and there was no gifts under his tree, and he was in the dark a lot of times, and he don't want to go through that shit again. So you pick at this man and try to clown him, talk about something. Why do you have 7 businesses though? And he said, why don't you have 7 businesses? Clapback of the year already. I give him that one. That's gonna be on my list of clapbacks of the year, and it's only January. Yeah, that was real ignorant of her, and I didn't like that. I think that was ignorant. And it was like, you coming for somebody and you throwing shade at somebody. What the fuck is on my eye? You coming for somebody. What the fuck is on my eye? You coming for somebody and you throwing shade at somebody. What the fuck? Oh, it's probably makeup when I went out this weekend. You coming for somebody and you throwing shade at somebody. And it's not justifiable shade. Like, really? I just didn't like that. And I felt that we as a people, we got to do better at supporting each other. But God's sakes, y'all packed a club and supported R. Kelly. Now, I saw the tapes when back in the day I was in my 20s. Before I knew watching that would be considered child pornography, I didn't think about that because I was in my 20s. I was in my early 20s and I was childish. Yeah, he gave them little girls money. But there were still little girls that he gave money to. Yeah, she took the money. I saw all of that. I saw the videos. I didn't see no clips. I saw long-ass videos. I seen all of them. That was R. Kelly. There's no doubt. Since I switched over to that subject, whether you like it or not. That was R. Kelly. That was not his brother. I know because I was seriously in love with R. Kelly until that moment. The little girls did take money. They were being grown-ass, hot-ass little girls. But they were still little girls who were not mature enough to say, I should not be sleeping with this old-ass older man. He is really taking advantage of me, and this is really against the law, and he shouldn't be having sex with me. They were like, it's a celebrity. Ooh, I'm finna get some money. Don't ask me where the fuck their parents was. And in recent years, one girl was 16. She was turning 17. Her parents let her go with R. Kelly under the guise that one of his record execs, a female, would be in her care. I would not give a flying fuck. My daughter could not go with anybody who is he don't even have to be a notorious rapist, or I'm not saying a statutory rapist. That's what I call him. He don't have to be that either. And I still won't let my 17-year-old or 16-year-old go off with him. The girl had sex with R. Kelly the first day she met him. And y'all let her rock out like that. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. And you on TV. Oh, when I see you, R. Kelly is on or whatever. It should have been on the moment you knew she was trying to get with R. Kelly, or R. Kelly was trying to get with her. It should have been on, and you should have been on her ass. But you let her go with this man and then going to be mad because this man did what he does. Sip my tea on that one because it's your fault, parents, as well as his. But the moral of the story is we need to support the black men who need it, and we don't need to support the black men who don't. We do have to pick and choose who we support. Absolutely. You right. We do have to pick and choose who we support. We ain't supporting everybody. We ain't supporting the R. Kellys of the world. Fuck out of here. But we will support the Soulja Boys of the world who giving a fuck and who trying. Whether we think they clowns or not, they clowns with 7 businesses and we clowns with 0. So, let's keep it a real. But yeah, I done made my switch over to Apple. This camera is the bomb. I always say this camera is much better than any camera I've ever had on any phone. I don't know what the Note camera is like, but I don't have a Note either because the Note is not in my budget. I'm going to just keep it real. It's not in my budget. But this Apple 10R is. And I like it so far. But like I said, y'all stop being elitist about these iPhones. It's just another smartphone. Stop it. Yes, the camera is superb and it's good for music. So if you're into the music business, this is a perfect phone for you. The sound is impeccable. But we're not going to be elitist and act like this is not just another smartphone, because it is. Because if I had a choice, I probably would have got a Note. I'm going to just be real. But like I said, the Note was out of my budget, and I set a certain budget for things every month, and the Note was not in it because I'm paying my phone off over time, and then I'm going to end up paying it off in the spring, so I don't have to have a higher bill. But you do what you have to when you need to. It was time for an upgrade. It was past time. So I just upgraded to an Apple. I said I was going to try it for more business reasons, and I did. But no, that elitist bullshit y'all be doing, oh, it's so much better, y'all. That's a lie. Don't buy into the hype. It is not that much better than an Android. Stop buying into the hype. It's not. It's not. They're equal. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Mocha Mint Moment brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts again, even though I didn't get paid from Dunkin' Donuts. And y'all have a fantastic day, and thank this late, great Martin Luther King that we are able to be here, have our freedoms, and press on and press forward so we can have 7 businesses and pick and choose which artists we want to listen to. Have a great day.